get lit, get drunk, clothes off, mouth closed, take dick, reroute, twist up, legs up, legs up, throw back, look back, boots off, get that, nice slow, get lit, get drunk.
Okay, so this was one application, and granted, I didn't put the full pump. I think I squeezed 2 pumps on my palette. I didn't put the full 2 pumps. I put like half of that. So, I put a light layer, I guess you can say, on my skin. I wouldn't say it's full coverage. I would say it's medium to full, so you can build it to full coverage. At first, because of the thickness of it, I thought it was going to be cakey, but it's not cakey at all. It actually looks pretty darn good on the skin, but it didn't cover like some of my acne scars like most foundation would first try. So I wouldn't say it's full, but I don't normally wear full, so this is kind of weird. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a spot treated second layer, so just on my cheeks. Yeah, pretty much just on my cheeks, and a little bit right in here. Normally my foundation really does do a good job at covering that stuff, so I'm surprised that this one did not. It could just be me though. Could just be me. And I did apply a thin layer, even though it did not look like it, because this foundation is so thick. I did actually apply a thin layer, and maybe, you know, I'll see better results on round 2. So let me go ahead and just spot correct those areas. Okay, so this is now me with the second layer of the foundation in number 13, and then also taking number 12 and hitting it under my eyes, the center of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin for highlighting purposes, basically using it as a concealer, since it's supposed to be a conceal and perfect foundation and concealer. So this is what my skin looks like right now. This is why I don't do talk throughs. Alright, so I did notice better coverage the second time around, and I also noticed that you get more coverage when you pounce the brush or beauty blender, whatever you're using to apply your makeup on the skin, rather than buffing it in. I just am so used to buffing in my regular foundations that I expected this to perform the same way, but no. Bouncing the brush off the skin works wonders with this foundation, and you get more coverage with the foundation when you do it that way. So I would say this foundation is best applied using some type of beauty sponge. If I had to choose a beauty sponge, it would be the Real Techniques beauty sponge, only because it's affordable and it works. I have a bunch of them. I get them when they're in the 2-pack deal. Applying it with the brush is okay, as long as you're stippling it or bouncing it off the skin versus buffing it. Other than that, a brush would work just fine, but probably a beauty blender or some type of beauty sponge, in my case a Real Techniques because it's affordable, will work better with this foundation, and you'll get great coverage with the foundation. All in all though, I have to just say, my skin looks so healthy, so radiant. It actually looks like I'm wearing the Neutrogena Healthy Skin foundation, but I'm not. It looks good. It looks like my skin, and I'm not even wearing any type of illuminator right now, so that's crazy. My skin looks very healthy, very glowy, but not like oily glowy, not like illuminator glowy, but like healthy, glowing from within. Like, I've been drinking my water today. Healthy. I have been drinking my water today, but but you guys know what I'm saying. I really do love the finish of this foundation, guys. It's amazing. It's a really good foundation so far. As it sits on my skin, it just looks, let me take that back, it's not sitting on the skin. You know how some foundations sit on the skin? This foundation does not sit on the skin. In my opinion, if you don't have as much as pigmentation as I do on my skin as far as my acne scars go, then you probably can get away with just one pump and it will look flawless. I of course had to go in with 2 because of my acne scars. This will be perfect for girls who have dry skin, because I don't see that it's not a matte foundation. I don't know if it's advertised as one, but to me it's not a matte foundation. There's nothing about my skin that's matte, but there's nothing about my skin that's dewy either. It looks more like a satin finish, so it's a cross between matte and dewy, so it's like a semi matte or whatever, a demi matte or whatever they call it. I like it. I like the way my skin looks. I like how gorgeous my skin looks. So yeah, but yeah, so it's 5:23 right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put together the rest of my face, come back and check up on you guys, or do a checkup with you guys. So, you know what I'm saying. This is the update on how the Milani, what is this called? The Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer. So this is what it looking like right now. I am wearing the shades Chestnut 13 pretty much all over the face, and then Spiced Almond number 12 in the center of my face, although I could probably get away with wearing this all over my face because it looked like I put nothing on. Okay. So just my thoughts now that I have like powder, blush, highlight, concealer, all that jazz on my face now. I can say, before I started putting this on though, when I was just working on my eyes, because you guys know I like to apply my foundation, let it sit, work on my eyes, and then finish my face. I noticed as I was doing my eyes that this foundation, the longer it sets on the skin, the more beautiful it looks. And at this point, I'm gonna take back what I said, that it's not worth the hype before. It is worth every bit of hype that it got since it came out. And my blinds is doing something real spunky. Okay. Oh gosh, it's still there. Okay, I hope you guys don't mind. The sun is setting and I'm sitting right in front of my window, and the blinds is like leaving this light right here. Go away. Anywho's, I hope this doesn't bother you guys, because it's bothering me, but I can't do anything about it, so sorry. Anyways, yeah, like I was saying, the longer this sits on the face, the more beautiful it looks. And guys, my face, it looks so flawless. Okay, so I put this foundation on at 5 something. It is now 7:36, and it is so amazing. Okay, so if I had to nitpick at something, other than the fact that I did have to apply 2 coats, which, you know what? That was my fault, because I applied a thin layer the first time. That was my fault. That was my fault. My fault. Okay, if you apply the right amount the first time, you should be good. You should be good. Okay. Anyways, what I can nitpick about this foundation is the fact that it does settle, but it's not horribly set into my fine lines. I would say it's more so emphasizing my smile lines If that makes sense, like you notice it now that the foundation is on, that I have smile lines. So basically it's emphasizing and not actually settling into my smile lines. It's not actually breaking up and caking in my smile lines. So let me rephrase it. It's not caking or breaking up into my smile lines. It just emphasized the fact that I have smile lines. So that is the only thing I can nitpick about. Other than that, this foundation is gorgeous. And it takes powder and blush and highlight very, 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 very well. It takes other concealers. It blends out. Other concealers blend out very well on top of this foundation. I just think it's a wonderful. And I take back what I said earlier. I love this foundation. So let's recap. I have 3 shades because I wasn't sure what my shade range was gonna be. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos trying to find girls my complexion that was rocking this foundation, figure out what I should be wearing. Most of the girls were in chestnut, but just to make sure, I also grabbed golden toffee, which is number 14. Is I believe it's the darkest shade, or the second to the darkest shade. And I have number 12, which is spiced almond, and my actual shade, which is number 13, chestnut. The foundation, I mean guys, it's beautiful. Now I'm gonna check back in a little later. I'm actually gonna go cook dinner because, honey, boo-boo chow, Lala is not going anywhere today. I have no plans to go anywhere, okay? So yeah, I will touch back in a little later, probably after I finish cooking dinner, and just show you how it held up in the heat of the kitchen. And yeah, this foundation claims to be what? It's medium to full coverage, so I would say that that's correct. It's lightweight. I will say that's also correct. It's oil-free formula. I will say that's correct as well, because I always exfoliate my skin before I do any type of makeup on my skin. And foundations that don't have oil in them, that are not oil-based, tend to have something else in it, like alcohol or something like that in it. And if it does, it burns my skin when I put it on. And this didn't burn per se, but I felt it on. So I will say it's oil free. It's long wearing. We'll see about that. And it's water resistant and sweat proof. I'm about to go in this kitchen. We about to test this out. We about to test the sweat proof out. Now the water resistant, I ain't about to go swimming. So I could douse my head in the shower right quick, but that's not, I ain't about to do that. I ain't gonna test that one out. But so far so good. Yeah, that's about it. I'll check in on you guys in about an hour or so and give you another update. Hey guys, I'm back with the final update. It is 10:06. I was gonna wait a little longer, but quite frankly, I'm tired and I need to get ready for work tomorrow. So, it's 10:06. I first applied the makeup, the foundation at 5 something. I think it was about 5:30, I think, or something like that. I don't remember, but it was around 5 something, and it's 10 now. So, like the last 2 hours, or I had cooked, so I was in a hot kitchen. And this makeup held up well in that. I guess the more I wear this foundation, I would just like update you guys in the description box to let you know if it wears great after 5 hours. To try it out even more, I might take it with me on my trip to Austin and see how well it performs as far as longevity and sweat proofness. So far I would say it is sweat proof. I mean, I was in a hot kitchen. Like normally I would be I don't really sweat, but I would be sticky and very oily. And as you can see, I am not very oily at all. I have a very slight oil right here and around my nose, but that's about it. And I think that's mostly just the lights hitting my face, because if I look into my mirror here, I am not that I'm not as shiny as the camera is showing right now as I look in the viewfinder. But I really, really, really love this foundation. I keep looking at myself. I need to stop doing that because I love the way my skin looks in this foundation. Other than this, the emphasizing of my smile lines, which honestly is not all that horribly bad. It's good, and it's still holding my blush well. It's still holding my highlight well. That highlight though. Anyway, so I did order mine offline off the Milani website. They were $9.99 each. I got 3 shades up. Do I sound tired? Because I am. We had pink moscato with our spaghetti dinner tonight, because I made spaghetti. And you girls ready to go to bed. But needless to say, I love it. I love it. It's a really good foundation. Like, the longer you wear it, the better it looks. It's one of those type foundations. Like, you don't want to wash your face foundation because your skin just looks that dang good, and it holds other products very well. Other concealers blend in great with it. It's just an all-around great foundation, and I give it 2 Diva thumbs up. It's Diva approved in my book. So that is the end of my review / demo. There's nothing bad to say because it didn't cake up anywhere. It didn't break apart. It didn't fade off. It didn't do any of that. It is still in the same place it was when I first applied it. It's like I just applied it. This foundation is bomb. So yeah. But yeah, enough of me rambling. This video is gonna be long. I'm gonna go ahead and take off my makeup and head off to bed. I will catch you guys in another video. Bye guys.